let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind, we've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance,
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another grocery haul. Today is my main shop for the fortnight. So I shop fortnightly, if you don't know, do a top-up shop in the second week. Go back on the grocery haul and meal planning playlist. The link is below. You can go and watch all my other grocery hauls, all my bulk food prepping that I've just started here on the channel as well. If you are a VIP member, obviously go onto the VIP lounge and have a look at this fortnight's meal plan with me video, because that is up as well, so you guys can see that. And if you are a VIP member and if you're actually new, I have a ton of bulk food prepping videos that I've been doing for a very long time on the VIP lounge, so you can actually see old ones on there. I've just started doing them here on the channel now, so I can actually do other things for you guys on the VIP lounge. So it's all of that. Go and check it out. If you don't know what the VIP lounge is, the link is below to that, so you can go and have a look as well. But today, main shop today. I actually shopped this last night, so I'm going to show you guys what I got in a minute, because I did actually film it, but I just wanted to pop in and say nothing too much has changed. Like, I have a budget still of $240 for my main shop, so that is that right? Yes, it is. $70 per adult and $50 per child up to the age of 14. That's how I work it. It used to be $50 per person, but with everything going on and prices going up a lot, I guess that depends on where you live and things as well, but that's what's happened. So I did up the budget for adults up to $70. So even though my budget is the $240, I actually estimated I was going to spend $171.14. That's all I needed for groceries. But I actually spent $169.35, so I'm well under. I did actually end up taking a bit of that leftover cash and getting a few things for my emergency stockpile. So I'm actually going to show the VIP members a separate video on what I got for this fortnight in that shop, and I'm actually going to talk to them about and just explain how I'm doing my stockpiling at the moment, because I've changed where I've put things now. I'll explain in that video on the VIP lounge if you guys are interested, so go and have a look at that when it comes up, VIP members. But in saying that, I spent less, which I'm so happy about. I went to Woolworths, Coles and Aldi. I didn't do click and collect because I went at night. It was just a last minute decision to actually shop last night, because it just didn't work with everything going on at the moment, and we're on school holidays. It just didn't quite work out with the kids and stuff. I was just better off going at night, so I did. So I didn't do click and collect, but normally I would do click and collect just to save a lot of time. But what I did do, I will say this, is I actually went on Woolworths and Coles and pretended I was doing an order, so I could actually see dollar for dollar how much I was actually going to spend. And that's a great way of keeping, you know, track of your budget. You can't do it with Aldi, obviously, but with Aldi I still estimate prices and still fill out my grocery list and budget sheet, and you're going obviously thinking ahead and thinking that's what I'm going to spend there as well. So I still did that last night, still filled it out into my phone, or yesterday, still filled it out into my phone what I was actually going to purchase from Woolworths and Coles, and then when I'm in there I just use that as my shopping list. So just helps me stay on track. Anyway guys, I will show you guys what I got. So I'll start up this end as always. Milk, I just got 2. I've gone back to just buying the 2 litres because they're easier for Joseph to use for cereal than the big 3 litres when they're super full, and because the kids spill them and waste them. So this is just more practical for us. So I've just got 2. I could have probably fit more in the fridge, but I just thought, you know what, I've already got a 3 litre in there, I just don't need it for the next week. So I just grabbed 2 of those. I got lactose free, and Aldi, by the way, I have to say, I actually got Woolworths milk, and Isabella straight away said to me, "This is not my milk, Mum," when she was drinking it. I'm like, "It is your milk. It must taste different." And she likes this one much better. So that's why I went back to Aldi and got that one. Lactose free milk for Johnny, that's like $1.60 I think, or 70. at Coles for that one. Doritos, we love corn chips. We normally buy plain corn chips these days, but these Doritos, which are the Cheese Supremes, the party size, were half price, down to $3.50. So I've got one bag of these to actually break up into little bags, and just so we don't eat the whole bag at once. That's what I do. And then I did get a second bag, but that's for my stockpiling. So I just thought, when things are half price, I do buy extra to put away. So but for this week's groceries, I just needed that one, so I grabbed one of those. Saladas are on special for $2.50 at Woolworths as well, so I grabbed those. So that's actually cheaper than Aldi, which is great. Eggs, I only got one lot. Sometimes I get 2 lots, but we've still got some left over from last fortnight, so I just grabbed these ones. These ones are from Aldi, $3.09. Garlic bread, we love having garlic bread with spaghetti bolognese, or if we have some other dish and just want a little bit extra, you know, I'll pop one of these on. So we'll eat one of these between the 4 of us with dinner. So we get 2 nights dinners out of this, which is really great for like $1.80, I think it is at Aldi. Like, it's really, really cheap. Someone said to me about getting the garlic bread slices at Aldi, which are so nice, I agree, but the price of it is so much more compared to us having these. So that's why I always buy these, and they're great to have in the freezer as well. So I grabbed that. Spirals, I need an extra bag of spirals from Aldi. They're under $1 now, so they're still really good. Taco kits are half price at, where did I get them half price? I think they're at Woolworths. Oh, maybe Coles, actually. Half price at Coles. $3, so $3, I think they were $3.45. Does that sound right? I think it was $3.45. Or $3.50 from there. So I got the hard and soft taco kit because we like both. So we just got that for options. Plus I'll probably pull the tortillas out and use them for enchiladas one night, because I do have an enchilada mix there. I got Wheat Bix Bites because we just love these. You see them all the time. They're $4 at the moment. That's normal price in both Coles and Woolworths. Fruity rings are like, I think they're about $2.50-ish. Can't remember the exact amount. They're from Aldi. We don't have them all the time, but we do buy them every now and then. They're like Fruit Loops, pretty much, but they're from Aldi. They're Aldi brand, you know, the cheaper version. You know, Coles and Woolworths actually have a cheaper version too, but they don't taste as nice. These actually are really nice. We eat cereal as cereal, but we also eat it as snacks. Even these are snacks, so we do go through quite a lot of it. Gravy, I've just got 2 of the traditional. These are actually at Aldi now for $2 each. Almonds are on special for $7 at Coles. I think normal price are around $10. Like, they're quite expensive nuts, but we love almonds. So I would like to blanch these, you know, like my nan used to do this with us. She'd boil them up and then we'd just slide off the skins, and it was really fun. I'd like to do that with the kids, just as a fun experiment. But because they taste nice like that, kids don't like the nuts like this. I think it's the outside they actually don't like. Water, I got more of the Coles 24 pack. So Aldi have their brand as well, but I found the bottles are really like, oh, they're so thin that they're a bit sort of, like, if you're not careful, they feel like they'll get a hole in them. Like, they're just not sturdy. So I do prefer the Coles ones. So I've got the Coles ones. We usually just have them in the cupboard, in the fridge. Quick grabbing go-to as we're going out the door, which is really handy. The bubble bars at Aldi are actually, so they're normally $2, like $1.99 for 6. This is 12 bars, a value pack, but it's $3.99. So it's the same price pretty much. I decided to get the big pack because it was, you know, a great deal. But instead of me just picking up 2 boxes, I've got the 1 box, so it's good for me. This is not something we have all the time. It's just an every now and then sort of thing, but the kids really like them. I don't mind them. They're not that sweet, the Aldi ones, which are really good. However, who's the other brand that makes them? Kellogg's, is it, that makes theirs? They've got like unicorn ones and stuff. The kids won't eat them, and I don't like them either. Like, they're too sweet. These are actually really good. They're not as sweet. Plus, that looks like there's a lot of chocolate on the top, and I promise you, they actually don't have that much chocolate on them. So they're not too bad. They're not an everyday sort of eat all day thing, but they're nice to have a little snack and something different. So I do get the one. Plus, these ones, no artificial colours or flavours, which is, I guess, a good thing too. Tim Tams are on special for $1.82 at Coles, I think they were. The Belmont biscuits are 59 cents from Aldi. These are just little chocolate cream ones and like a vanilla cream one here. I just got them for the cookie jar. Blueberries are $4 both at Coles and Woolworths, and I love Driscoll's, so I grabbed them. The other day I was in Woolworths and I saw them there and I had a look, and at the bottom, honestly, most of them were moldy. So you've got to always turn them over and just be careful what you get. But $4 for blueberries is great, so I did grab those. I was going to go grab grapes at Coles because they were really cheap too, red seedless, but every time I turned the bag upside down they were moldy and slimy, so I did not bother getting those at all. The big pack of schnitzels here, there are, what did I say the other day for these? 3, 6, 9, there's about 12 in here, and for $9.50, which is such a great, no, $9 actually, they're on special for $9 it was at Coles. Such a great deal, and they're really nice. They don't taste really processed, which is really good. So I put these and use these for salads. I use these, we might have schnitzel sandwiches. We'll have just schnitzel and veggies or salad. I'll also use these and turn them into parmesanas as well. So they're a great thing to have in the freezer. So I grabbed some more of those. Silverside, I was actually going to get pork for a roast this fortnight, but I saw this and I thought, you know what, we haven't had this for ages. So I did grab one of those. The good thing I like about this is it tastes good warm or cold, so it's great having it in the fridge the next day as well for lunches and stuff. Plus the kids will eat this, so that's a bonus for me. Capsicums are just around $4.90 I think at Aldi at the moment, so that's not a bad price, so I grabbed a couple of those. Now I did purchase, I think it was in my last grocery haul, go back and have a look, but these Heinz soups, so this is 535 grams, and you can get pumpkin and minestrone, tomato, all of that. It is actually, the soup in the can is just what you heat up and eat. You don't have to add water or anything like that to them. So they're the actual soup that you would get in their Heinz bags, but you get more in the can. So that's why I've gone to these. I got more today because they're $2.50 normally, which is a great price anyway for this, considering the bags are pretty much that price too, I think. But these were down to around $1.80 on special at Woolworths, so I just grabbed 2 of these, the winter vegetable ones to try, because we've got the pumpkin and we've got the tomato and we've got the minestrone I think, so I just grabbed these just to have and try them as well. Pasta sauce, I've been buying the Woolworths one a lot lately instead of my Legos because the Legos hasn't been on special, so plus this is bigger, obviously 700 grams for $2. It's really good. I just add more veggies into it. It's delicious. We use this mainly for spaghetti bolognese, but I do actually use this for what do you call it, chicken parmas. That's what I use it for. I like using this as the sauce on a chicken parma, and when we've had people over and they've had parmas, they've liked it too, so I'm like, well, I just use this sauce, so try it if you're looking for one. Canned tongue is on special for $1.80 this week at Woolworths, I think it was. I'm trying to remember now. Woolworths, I think it's $2.80 there. So I got a sweet and sour pineapple one and a honey sesame and garlic. Coke, I did grab a couple of boxes. Generally Coke I'll buy, because this is what we drink. We like the Coke no sugar, Johnny and I. And we'll buy the bottles, and then if we need more throughout the fortnight, it comes out of our fun money, because it's really a fun thing. It's not a necessary thing. But if I get in the groceries, obviously it comes out of that budget. I got 2 lots because it's only $6.50 for a pack of 10, so I thought that was a great price, so I grabbed those. Sour cream from Aldi. The Bulla ice cream's on special at Woolworths for $3.50, and I think it's been on special there for the last few weeks, and I keep meaning to get it and I haven't, so I grabbed it today. Isabella hasn't seen this yet, but I'm sure she'll be very excited because she loves ice cream, and she did want me to get this last time. I just forgot about it. The hand soap is back in at my Aldi now, the antibacterial one. I was using just your normal soap, which is fine, I think, but I don't think it's as good as the antibacterial, so I grabbed the refill bottle to do, you know, our little hand soap things in the house, and I think this whole bottle was under $3. I think it's like $2.50 roundabout, which is a great price for this, considering you get, what is it, 4 bottles out of this refill, so that's really great. Toilet paper, I've got just the Woolworths one. We've decided we like this better than the Aldi one, because of the toilets we have in this new house now. where the water goes down, it's just very small, so the kids can clog up the toilet very easily. So I get this, it says 2-ply, but honestly it's like 1-ply. It's soft, it's really good. Only $3.65 for a pack of 12, which is great for us. So I did grab this. Of course, this is sometimes in, sometimes not at the moment. Otherwise, you've just got your, like, I think the other thing I saw was Kleenex. They only had a few of these. There's like 8 of these, that was it. Kleenex, they had a lot of those, but there was like $8 for Kleenex, and I think the sorbent pack was $11 because it was a bigger size. So very limited on toilet paper, but this is the one we like, so I was glad it was in. My Steggles chicken fingers here. You know, I buy these when they're on special, and of course they're on special for $8.75 at Coles, so I grabbed a bag of those. I did try to get from Aldi the marinated chicken drumsticks that you might have seen actually at my last grocery haul, I think, or the one before that, but that was completely sold out. So Aldi with the chicken situation. Aldi is, what did they have left? They had one lot of chicken breasts and that was it. Everything else was out. They had these in, they had about 8 of these, and that was it. They were sold out of every other chicken sort of thing. I grabbed these because I like the Coles ones and I thought these might be nice. So I get this and just break them down and bag them, so they're portioned out for, you know, the night that we need sort of thing. So I grabbed 2 of those to break down. When I did go to Coles and Woolworths, those 2 stores, the particular ones I went to, they had no chicken breasts left. They were out, no chicken strips, no chicken drums. They were out of chicken. They had a few other chicken things like chicken thighs and stuff, but that was it. So anyway, that's what happened with the chicken. I got the Woolworths steak chips, which is just a thicker chip. And I just have these in the freezer for nights that I don't want to do roast potatoes or mashed potatoes. I'll grab these out, and I don't fry them. I just put them on a tray and put them in the oven, cook them that way. So they're good for $2. They're really good, and they're a quick and easy sort of potato thing to do. Vegetables, there are limits on vegetables, not in Aldi but in Coles and Woolworths, and I got very confused. So what I actually had was 2 of each of these. When I went into Coles, and then I got to the register and she scanned the first 2 corns and it wouldn't let me, they wouldn't let me buy the rest. Like the computer actually wouldn't let me get any more, and I thought it was 2 of, you know, different types of frozen vegetables, but it wasn't. It's just 2 bags of frozen vegetables. So that kind of is crappy for me, because it means I have to go back during the week and get more, because honestly, so I ended up getting this and this one from Coles because I couldn't get any more, but this and this for us will last a few days and then I'll need more, so I'll have to keep going back and getting more anyway. When I went to Woolworths, I ended up just getting a broccoli there as well. So we like bird's eye. This is $4.70 for the baby peas and $5 for the corn on the cob. I normally buy the little kernels, but the kids haven't really been eating corn lately. They love peas, love them. So I just decided to get the corn on the cob for Johnny and I. If the kids want some, they can have it, but if they don't, then it's easy just for me to pick it out and for us to have that and then not waste corn, because they were just leaving corn on their plate. So anyway, that's what happened with the vegetables. I think the broccoli was about $2.50, I think, from Woolworths. So not a bad price. Probably better off actually buying you know, fresh broccoli and cutting it up and doing it that way, but I just grabbed this today. This is an easy fix. So with my shopping, I did fill out my pantry. Like I said, I'm sorting this out and doing stockpiling and stuff as well, so come back and see that video if you're a VIP member. There's lots going on in my pantry, which I will explain one day in another video just on here on the channel, but otherwise it's getting there. It's getting organized with the move and everything. The back freezer, my big chest freezer, is actually chock-a-block to the top as well, so I'm in the middle of sorting that out. So something else VIP members will see in that stockpiling video. And my fridge and freezer at the top of my fridge is full too. So I did really well this week to actually go under budget and get as much as what I did, and I'm also doing really well building up my emergency stockpile. So when I say emergency stockpile, guys, too, don't go crazy. Like I always say to people, you should have something, because, you know, everything that's going on, obviously, I didn't think, back at the start of the year, I just didn't think something like that I'd need one. Do you know what I mean? I always do it for January for summer holidays, but I never thought ahead and thought, I'm not in a flood zone, I'm not in cyclone areas or anything like that. So I never thought to actually have I never thought I needed one, but with everything that's gone on, obviously I realise you do. I'm also in Victoria, so I want to make sure I have stuff in case they do an absolute shutdown like they've just done. Like they've just locked down like 3,000 people in accommodation areas in Melbourne, and like in these towers, and they have no food. Like they're online doing videos going, we haven't got food, you're sending us out of date food, blah blah blah. So you know, you want to make sure you've got something. I always say to now to have 4 to 6 weeks worth of backup food for your family in case you need it. And don't go crazy and go out to the supermarket and buy everything in one hit, because it leaves, you know, not a lot for everyone else, and there's limits now anyway. But what you do want to do is just slowly build it up and just prioritize on what's important first, which is obviously your main meals and vegetables, that kind of stuff. Anyway, I will talk about the whole stockpiling thing at another time in another video and with VIP members, like I said. But that's today's main grocery shop, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'd love to have you. Come back next week and check out the top-up shop that I'll end up doing. Also, check out on the channel, or do some sort of bulk food prepping video of some sort for this fortnight as well. Come back and have a look at that. Otherwise, check out the playlist below to see all of that type of stuff. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I